Hello and welcome back to another Dare to Game video. Today we're playing Baldur's Gate 3 and we're going to be going through the best class for each race in this game. And so I've previously done a video where I go through the best race for each class. So if you have a class that you specifically want to play as, that video would help you find the best race for that. But now I'm going to do kind of backwards on that and show you each race or sub-race, as they are oftentimes split up that way. If you've got one of those that you really like playing, what's the best class for that race? So with all that in mind, this is going to be a long video, so let's just dive on in and get to it. So we're going to be starting out with the DROW race, and there are two sub-races for the DROW, but both of them are going to be the same, and the best class for them is going to be the Rogue class. So the Rogue is the ideal choice for the DROW in Baldur's Gate 3 due to their innate stealth, dark vision, spellcasting capabilities, and agility. The DROW's background in the shadowy Underdark aligns perfectly with the Rogue's covert and cunning playstyle. While their superior dark vision grants them a distinct advantage in low-light conditions, their natural dexterity, charisma bonuses, and innate spellcasting abilities like darkness and fairy fire provide a versatile toolkit for ambush tactics and evasion. The Rogue's finesse in melee combat, coupled with the DROW's racial traits, creates a seamless synergy allowing them to excel in precise strikes and strategic maneuvers. Our next race is the Dwarf, and they are split into 3 different sub-races, and each one of them is going to have a class that works well for them. So starting with the Gold Dwarf, the best class for the Gold Dwarf is the Paladin. So the Paladin is the optimal choice for the Gold Dwarf in Baldur's Gate 3 due to their stout resilience, martial prowess, divine connection, and affinity for righteousness. The Gold Dwarf's cultural values of family, ritual, and craftsmanship align seamlessly with the Paladin's dedication to noble causes and unwavering principles. Their innate dwarven toughness and dwarven armor training enhances their durability, making them formidable tanks on the battlefield. The Paladin's divine spellcasting and oathbound abilities combined with the Gold Dwarf's inherent traits creates a harmonious synergy, empowering them to uphold justice, protect allies, and smite foes with unyielding resolve. Moving on to the Shield Dwarf, the best class for them is the Cleric. So the Cleric is the ideal choice for the Shield Dwarf in Baldur's Gate 3 due to their resilient nature, strong connection to tradition, divine affinity, and tenacity in battle. The Shield Dwarf's history of enduring wars and resilience aligns seamlessly with the Cleric's role as a spiritual guardian and healer. Their proficiency in dwarven armor training and inherent toughness enhance their durability, making them stalwart protectors on the front line. The Cleric's divine spellcasting abilities and connection to their chosen deity, combined with the Shield Dwarf's racial traits, create a harmonious synergy, enabling them to channel divine energy, mend wounds, and shield allies with unwavering resolve. Our final sub-race for the dwarves is the DUERGAR, and the best class for them is the Fighter. So the Fighter is the optimal choice for the DUERGAR in Baldur's Gate 3 due to their resilient nature, battle-hardened experience, psionic prowess, and heritage of overcoming adversity. The DUERGAR's transformation in the Underdark and psionic powers align seamlessly with the Fighter's martial prowess and indomitable spirit. Their superior dark vision and DUERGAR resilience enhances their combat capabilities, making them formidable opponents on the battlefield. The Fighter's versatile combat style and weapon proficiencies combined with the DUERGAR's racial traits create a harmonious synergy, allowing them to unleash devastating attacks, endure hardships, and emerge victorious in the face of challenges. The next race we're going to be looking at is the Elf, and there are 2 sub-races of Elf, the High Elf and Wood Elf, each having a class that works the best for them. And so starting off with the High Elf, the best class for them is the Wizard. So the Wizard is the ideal choice for the High Elf in Baldur's Gate 3 due to their innate arcane affinity, scholarly nature, magical heritage, and heightened intellect. The High Elf's connection to the Feywild and proficiency in the Elven weapon trainings align seamlessly with the Wizard's pursuit of esoteric knowledge and spellcasting mastery. Their racial bonus to intelligence and cantrip proficiency enhances their spellcasting potential, allowing them to harness a diverse range of magical abilities. The Wizard's spellbook mechanics, combined with the High Elf's racial traits, create a harmonious synergy, empowering them to unravel arcane secrets, cast spells, and manipulate reality with extraordinary finesse. Moving on to the Wood Elf sub-race, the best class for them is the Ranger. So the Ranger is the optimal choice for the Wood Elf in Baldur's Gate 3 due to their affinity for nature, agility, ranged combat expertise, and stealthy aptitude. The Wood Elf's connection to the wilderness and proficiency in longbows and shortbows align seamlessly with the Ranger's mastery of outdoor environments and precision archery. Their fleet of foot and stealth proficiency enhance their ability to navigate terrain and remain hidden, making them adept scouts and ambushers. The Ranger's favored enemy and natural explorer features, combine with the Wood Elf's racial traits, create a harmonious synergy, enabling them to track foes, adapt to different terrains, and excel as skilled hunters and protectors of the natural world. The next race we're looking at is the Gnome, and they come in 3 distinct sub-races, each with a class that pairs with them the best. best, so we're going to start with the Rock Gnome. And the best class for them is the Wizard. So the Wizard is the perfect fit for the Rock Gnome in Baldur's Gate 3 due to their innate intellect, affinity for arcane craft, tinkering abilities, and magical curiosity. The Rock Gnome's proficiency in tinker tools and artificer's lore aligns seamlessly with the Wizard's scholarly pursuit of arcane knowledge and spellcasting mastery. Their racial bonus to intelligence and proficiency in dexterity enhance their spellcasting potential and intricate spell manipulation. The Wizard's spellbook mechanics, combined with the Rock Gnome's racial traits, create a harmonious synergy, empowering them to blend magical creativity with technical aptitude, unlocking a wide range of spells and unleashing their imaginative potential in the world of the arcane. Moving on to the Forest Gnome, the best class for them is the Druid. So the Druid is the optimal choice for the Forest Gnome in Baldur's Gate 3 due to their affinity for nature, connection to the wild, innate magical abilities, and knack for survival. The Forest Gnome's small size and natural camouflage align seamlessly with the Druid's role as a guardian of the natural world, able to blend into their surroundings and communicate with animals. Their proficiency with the Speak with Animals spell and Dark Vision complement the Druid's wild shape abilities and affinity for communing with the creatures of the forest. The Druid's spellcasting prowess combined with the Forest Gnome's racial traits create a harmonious synergy, allowing them to tap into the primal forces of nature, shapeshift, and wield elemental magic to preserve the delicate balance of the wilderness. And finally, moving on to the Deep Gnome subrace, the best class for them is the Wizard. So the Wizard is the ideal choice for the Deep Gnome in Baldur's Gate 3 due to their innate intellect, affinity for arcane mysteries, psionic potential, and natural inclination for underground exploration. The Deep Gnome's superior dark vision and stone camouflage align seamlessly with the Wizard's scholarly pursuit of the magical knowledge and spellcasting mastery, even in the depths of the earth. Their racial bonus to intelligence and proficiency with dexterity enhance their spellcasting potential and fine control over intricate spells. The Wizard's spellbook mechanics, combined with the Deep Gnome's racial traits, create a harmonious synergy, empowering them to uncover hidden arcane secrets, manipulate the fabric of reality, and command the forces of magic with precision in the subterranean realms. The next race we're looking at is the Githyanki, and they have no subraces. And the best class for them is the Fighter class. So the Fighter is the optimal choice for the Githyanki in Baldur's Gate 3 due to their martial heritage, combat prowess, psionic abilities, and history of relentless warfare. The Githyanki's peerless skill in combat and proficiency with martial weapons align seamlessly with the Fighter's mastery of physical combat and weapon specialization. Their psionic abilities and connection to the astral plane complement the Fighter's disciplined and versatile combat style, enhancing their tactical capabilities on the battlefield. The Fighter's extra attack and action surge features, combined with the Githyanki's racial traits, create a harmonious synergy, enabling them to engage enemies with lethal efficiency, withstand punishing blows, and execute devastating maneuvers with a blend of martial skill and psionic power. Next race we're looking at is the Half-Elf, and there are 3 different subraces, so we'll start with the High Half-Elf. And the best class for the High Half-Elf is the Bard. So the Bard is the perfect fit for the High Half-Elf in Baldur's Gate 3 due to their innate charm, affinity for magic, versatility and skills, and dual cultural heritage. The High Half-Elf's charismatic nature and cultural adaptability align seamlessly with the Bard's role as a master of performance, persuasion, and spellcasting. Their racial bonus to charisma and proficiency in multiple skills enhance their social finesse and artistic talents, making them captivating entertainers and effective manipulators. The Bard's spellcasting repertoire, combined with the High Half-Elf's racial traits, create a harmonious synergy, allowing them to weave magic through music and words, enchanting audiences, influencing outcomes, and harnessing their mixed heritage to become charismatic spellcasters with a flair for captivating storytelling. Our next subrace is the Wood Half-Elf, and the best class for them is the Ranger. So the Ranger is the optimal choice for the Wood Half-Elf in Baldur's Gate 3 due to their connections to nature, agility, versatility and skills, and balanced heritage. The Wood Half-Elf's affinity for both elven and human traits aligns seamlessly with the Ranger's role as a skilled tracker, archer, and outdoor expert. Their proficiency in dexterity and dual heritage enhance their ranged combat prowess and adaptability in different environments, making them adept at both stealth and survival. The Ranger's favored terrain and favored enemy features, combined with the Wood Half-Elf's racial traits, create a harmonious synergy, enabling them to excel as adaptable hunters, guardians of the wilderness, and skilled marksmen. And our final subrace for the Half-Elf is the Drow Half-Elf, and the best class for them is the Cleric. So the Cleric is the perfect fit for the Drow Half-Elf in Baldur's Gate 3 due to their mystical lineage, divine connection, cultural background, and innate versatility. The Drow Half-Elf's mix mixed heritage and potential for religious devotion align seamlessly with the cleric's role as a conduit of divine power and spiritual guidance. Their racial bonus to charisma and proficiency in perception enhance their ability to perceive the divine and interact with the unseen. The cleric's spellcasting abilities, combined with the drow half-elves' racial traits, create a harmonious synergy, allowing them to tap into their ancestral deities, wield holy magic, heal wounds, and channel their dual heritage to become resilient and adaptable champions of faith. Our next race is the half-orc, and there are no sub-races, and the best class for them is the barbarian class. So the barbarian is the optimal choice for the half-orc in Baldur's Gate 3 due to their fierce nature, physical might, resilience, and innate connection to primal rage. The half-orc's savage lineage and natural strength align seamlessly with the barbarian's role as a relentless warrior, channeling their inner fury into devastating attacks. Their racial bonus to strength and proficiency in intimidation enhance their combat prowess and ability to intimidate foes. The barbarian's rage feature, combined with the half-orc's racial traits, create a harmonious synergy, allowing them to unleash their primal power, shrug off damage, and become formidable frontline combatants, embodying the raw, untamed spirit of battle. The next race we're looking at is the halfling, and there are two sub-races, so we'll start with the Lightfoot halfling, and the best class for them is the rogue. So the rogue is the perfect fit for the Lightfoot halfling in Baldur's Gate 3 due to their small stature, natural agility, stealthy tendencies, and innate luck. The Lightfoot halfling's nimbleness and ability to hide behind larger creatures align seamlessly with the rogue's role as a cunning infiltrator and master of sneak attacks. Their racial bonus to dexterity and naturally stealthy trait enhance their ability to move unnoticed and blend into the shadows. The rogue's expertise in skills and sneak attack ability, combined with the Lightfoot halfling's racial traits, create a harmonious synergy, allowing them to excel as skilled thieves, scouts, and subtle manipulators in both combat and covert operations. As far as the Strongheart halfling subrace, the best class for them is the ranger. So the ranger is the ideal choice for the Strongheart halfling in Baldur's Gate 3 due to their stout resilience, affinity for nature, agility, and innate survival skills. The Strongheart halfling's hardiness and proficiency in stealth align seamlessly with the ranger's role as an outdoor expert, tracker, and ranged combatant. Their racial bonus to dexterity and Strongheart resilience enhances their ability to withstand adversity and excel in various terrains. The ranger's favored terrain and ranged combat abilities, combined with the Strongheart's halfling's racial traits, creates a harmonious synergy, enabling them to navigate the wilds, strike from a distance, and become adaptable and enduring protectors of the natural world. Our next race is the human, and there are no sub-races, and the best class for them is the paladin. So the paladin is the optimal choice for the human in Baldur's Gate 3 due to their diverse potential, strong moral compass, adaptability, and ability to uphold noble causes. The human's versatile nature aligns seamlessly with the paladin's role as a holy warrior, dedicated to justice and righteousness. Their balanced ability scores and proficiency in multiple skills enhance their versatility and readiness for various challenges. The paladin's divine spellcasting, smiting abilities, and aura features, combined with the human's racial traits, create a harmonious synergy, enabling them to become champions of virtue, inspire allies, and stand as beacons of hope in the face of darkness. The next race we're looking at is the tiefling, and they have three noted sub-races, so we'll start with the ASMODEUS tiefling. And the best class for the ASMODEUS tiefling is the warlock. So the warlock is the perfect fit for the ASMODEUS tiefling in Baldur's Gate 3 due to their infernal lineage, innate charisma, affinity for dark powers, and mastery of eldritch magic. The ASMODEUS tiefling's connection to the archdevil aligns seamlessly with the warlock's role as a pact-bound spellcaster, forging pacts with powerful otherworldly beings. Their racial bonus to charisma and racial spells enhance their capacity to wield eldritch energy. The warlock's pact features invocations and spellcasting abilities, combined with the ASMODEUS tiefling's racial traits, create a harmonious synergy, allowing them to tap into infernal powers, cast sinister spells, and harness their dual heritage to become formidable spellcasters with a fiendish twist. The next sub-race is my least favorite one to try pronouncing, the MEPHISTOPHELES tiefling, and the best class for them is the sorcerer. So the sorcerer is the optimal choice for the MEPHISTOPHELES tiefling in Baldur's Gate 3 due to their infernal ancestry, innate magical talent, charisma, and affinity for arcane manipulation. The MEPHISTOPHELES tiefling's connection to the archdevil aligns seamlessly with the sorcerer's role as a spellcaster born with innate magical abilities. Their racial bonus to charisma and racial spells enhance their aptitude for spellcasting. The sorcerer's spellcasting versatility, metamagic options, and sorceress origins, combined with the MEPHISTOPHELES tiefling's racial traits, create a harmonious synergy, allowing them to tap into infernal energies, cast diverse spells, and wield their dual heritage to become charismatic and potent arcane casters. And moving on to our final subrace, race, we have the ZARIEL Tiefling. And the best class for them is actually the fighter class. So the fighter is the ideal choice for the ZARIEL Tiefling in Baldur's Gate 3 due to their martial prowess, infernal heritage, resilience, and affinity for combat. The ZARIEL Tiefling's connection to the Archduchess of Avernus aligns seamlessly with the fighter's role as a skilled warrior, honing their physical abilities and combat techniques. Their racial bonus to strength and racial spells enhance their combat capability. The fighter's fighting style, action surge, extra attacks, and subclass options, combined with the ZARIEL Tiefling's racial traits, create a harmonious synergy enabling them to embrace their fiendish bloodline, engage in intense battles, and become formidable frontline defenders with a touch of infernal power. And that is all for today. So like I said, this was already a long video, so I don't want to drag it out any more than necessary. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you disagree with anything I've said, let me know down in the comment section below. But in any case, thanks for watching and have a nice day, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching another Dare to Game video. If you liked this video, please leave a like and a comment. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you like my content and would like to support this channel, consider becoming a member today for as little as $1.99 a month. It makes a huge difference. But in any case, thanks for watching and have a nice day. I'll see you next time.